Spot World, it's your boy Adrian Woj has retired, and we gotta get into it. We got some of the biggest bombs he's ever dropped. Let's go. This is not a drill, baby. This is not a drill. I'm sure you're familiar with this meme if you know Woj, and you clicked on this video, so you know who Woj is, man. NBA Insider has decided to retire and pick up a general manager position with a college basketball team, right? I'm not too familiar with who the team was, but yeah. Let me turn this alarm off, man, but we ain't never gonna hear one of these again. We ain't never gonna see one of these again. So, moment of silence. Shout out to Woj. Let's take a look at some of the biggest Woj bombs to ever be dropped. Starting off with Brooklyn is making a clean sweep tonight. They will sign Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and DeAndre Jordan. What a time in 2019. What a bomb. I remember seeing this one from New York. I was like, let's go. Kevin Durant, my favorite player, and this was a time. Shout out to Woj for this one. This was a banger tweet. When OKC traded Russ to the Houston Rockets for Chris Paul, first round picks in 2024 and 2026, and pick swaps. I'm surprised this tweet ain't bang even harder, because this was a real bomb. Oklahoma City Thunder legend Russell Westbrook getting traded to the Rockets, and I remember him pairing up with Harden at the time. That was like, yo, how is this gonna work? But if it works out, it's going to be a very dynamic backcourt. But also at the same time, I don't really remember Westbrook and Harden being considered as a top backcourt. Woj was really great at dropping these trade bombs. This was from last year when Dame got traded to the Bucks. These trades were really big deals because some of these players played with their respective team for so long. Dame had years on Portland before he got traded, and this was definitely a big deal, especially because he was like, yo, I'm never leaving Portland. I'm always gonna stay here. I respect the grind. Man, this was big right here. Jazz star Donovan Mitchell has tested positive for the coronavirus, league sources tell ESPN. Jazz players privately say that Rudy Gobert had been careless in the locker room, touching other players and their belongings. Now a Jazz teammate has tested positive. This is, oh my God. This was so wild. This is like right before COVID happened. And Rudy Gobert had that press conference, as we can see below, where he touched all the mics. He was wildin'. Yo, like what was going through his mind? And I remember, like, if I recall correct, Donovan Mitchell like wanted to fight Gobert or something. And just a couple days later, on March 11, 2020, Woj dropped one of the biggest bombs in history. His biggest bomb, actually. The NBA has suspended the season. What a time, what a time. He also dropped the LeBron signing, 4 years, $154 million with the Lakers on July 1st, 2018. Crazy, crazy, crazy. LeBron coming off the Cavs, ended up on the Lakers. What a deal. It was a big deal, and this was a big bomb. Next summer, Woj was reloaded. The Pelicans have agreed to a deal to trade Anthony Davis to the Lakers for Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. Shout out Josh Hart, by the way. Yo, what up, Knicks? Can't wait for the season. And 3 first-round picks, including the 4th overall in 2019. Who was that, by the way? I have no idea. Big bomb really impacted how the league is shaped, and they went on to win the next year. Dynamic duo Anthony Davis and LeBron James. And I want to wrap it up with this one, a very sad bomb, when Woj announced that Kobe Bryant is amongst those dead in a helicopter crash outside of Los Angeles. I'll never forget this day. It was so crazy, and I'm sure all y'all can remember, man. Y'all definitely don't have to, but if you could, let me know if you remember what you were doing when you saw this tweet. If you saw this tweet, shout out to Woj, staying professional, reporting on the news that everybody needed to hear at the time. Spot World, if you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button if you new, man. I appreciate you. Comment below what you thought about this video. It's just something I wanted to do. Chop it up real quick. We getting back to the real content. It's been a while since I've dropped an NBA rap, but be sure that it's coming, and make sure you tap in to the rest of them if you haven't seen them to catch up on NBA knowledge every year of the NBA. We so back. Let's go.